Hello, welcome to the Sparkle Sessions live stream. I'm so excited to be doing this on another Thursday night, and tonight I have my friend Julianne Wright. She's awesome. She is based in Pittsburgh, and we met at the DIY Musician Conference back in 2019 in Austin, Texas, and realized we were both piano ladies, and we're like, okay, we're friends now. Anyway, I'm gonna bring her on, and this will be a good time. Boom.
Hi.
Hello.
As advertised, I'm in Pittsburgh.
Yes, just as advertised, you are in Pittsburgh.
Oh my goodness. The lights are
Yeah.
like indicative of the bridge things. Not really, not really.
It's a concept. It's a solid concept. I dig it. It's
Yeah.
very good.
They were
Um,
actually our Christmas lights.
nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so tell us a little bit. I mean, I mentioned where you are in the world, but tell us a little bit about what you've been up to, what's going on.
Well, let's see what I've been up to. I had a big showcase at one of my favorite venues in honor of my 50th birthday last year and February 28th.
Nice, nice,
Friends,
nice.
can we talk about how just under the wire that was COVID quarantine?
Oh my god. Yeah, wait, yeah, I'm just doing the math and I'm like,
I mean,
"Bloop."
it was like 2 weeks later, and I was like, whew, dodged a bullet there. But yeah, since then, um, I don't know, I've been doing a lot of mom stuff. I've been doing a lot of songwriting. We redid our kitchen because everyone, I mean, why not? Me and everyone else.
Mhm.
But got that order in just before IKEA was out of everything. So, you know,
Yeah.
yay.
Living the dream, doing the thing. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Well, would you like to start with a song?
I would like to start with a song, and let's see. This is a fun one. Speaking of being kind of locked up and having a bunch of stuff closed and everything,
Mhm.
I wrote this summer, and I think it is. It comes from cabin fever and wanting to go do things. This is, what is this called? Oh, Following the Wind. So,
Excellent. I'm going to pop myself off so you can have the whole screen. Kaboom.
woohoo! It's good because I've gained a little over the. I've gotten bigger now. Here we go. I've always liked carnival rides, so whirl me away. 'Cause things can get dull round here. I don't always land in a place that fits like a glove. Being resourceful's a good thing to learn. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm following the wind wherever that leads. I'm running with the leaves, floating with the breeze. I go. Following the wind wherever it blows. I don't know if I'm high or if I'm low. I just go. I could let go of control and be in the clouds. What would it feel like to be so free? And life doesn't promise that things will follow your plans. But after some time here, I have to agree. Bum, 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 bum. So I'm following the wind wherever that leads. I'm running with the leaves, floating with the breeze. I go. I'm running with the leaves, floating with the breeze. I go. Following the wind, wherever it blows. I don't know if I'm high or if I'm low. I just go. I've always liked carnival rides, so whirl me away. 'Cause things can get dull round here. Yeah, I was looking out my front. Thank you. I was looking out the front window at this big oak tree. It was a windy day, and we've had the oak tree pruned since then. So this song wouldn't have been written if I had waited. Just saying. The time is now.
I love that. That was really gorgeous, and it, yeah, no, like that was, the vibes of it were just great, and I love the framing device of the that last sentence there. That just sort of is like, and this is the conclusion of my thought. It's very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? Oh man, that following the wind thing, like okay, so like I don't know if I have anything from well, no, I have some things I could bring up, but like for whatever reason during COVID times, like nearly every, like I have a pile of songs that I've written and they are 90% some woman staring at water or going or sailing or going on a journey. And I don't know if that's because like I spend so much time like at the lake or what it is, but like it's it's that like nature thing.
If I was in Chicago, I would be at that lake every day.
I know, right?
It's kind of amazing.
Yeah, no, it's right there. Like my piano's at the window and I can just point. But yeah. Hey friends who are tuning in. This is my friend Julianne Wright. She is based in Pittsburgh and we're sharing some songs back and forth and hanging out on the internet because this is a thing that we can do in these streaming times, is just chill with our friends in Pittsburgh and do concerts. So here we are. Oh man. So I'm going to take Wind and I am going to do should I do Power or should I do Empty Wind?
Oops. Empty sounds good. Today was, dark and dreary here in Pittsburgh. So
yeah, I think I was feeling Empty Wind. I might actually have an F3 today, so I can probably do Empty Wind. All right, cool. This is Empty Wind. It's track 5 on my album Power of the Unnamed Passion. Which, by the way, Julie, you were like the first person to buy the album on Bandcamp. Like I hadn't even, like I had just put it out, and then I was just like, boom. And I was like, oh, hey.
I try to support the local talent and, too, a rule follower. Gail said, go buy this. I'm like, okay.
Great. I love it so much. Cool. So I'm going to do Empty Wind. Picture one of those nights where you're walking alone and it's fall and the leaves are in the air and it's great. And I'm going to take the screen like that. Ha, 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 ha. I have the power. And here we go. It's becoming more real as the days get shorter, the nights get colder, and the leaves fall. It's becoming more real that behind the smoke and mirrors, all that's there is open. Haunted by an empty wind. try to run away. And I think that it sounds crazy to say that you are here when you aren't here. And I'm haunted by an empty I believe in the sun when the clouds set in, and I believe that a new life can begin, and I believe that what I believe can change as each season fades. Haunted by an empty wind.
Yeah. That was a Lake Michigan winter song, if ever.
It is a Lake Michigan winter song, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, well, and I grew up closer to Lake Erie, which is also.
Yeah, no, and I should add, for those watching who haven't heard the album, that song is like piano and cello, and my friend Dr. Kit Cello Punk did the cello part for that, and it's just an adventure, and I love it. But yeah, I was feeling that. So
Definitely. That's the
awesome.
coolest name too. I wish I had thought of a cool name like Cello Punk. So I'm not a cellist, but I went with my regular name, and I'm like, I feel like I missed a huge opportunity.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you get a PhD in music theory, then your artist name has to be Doctor whatever. Like, it makes sense.
True.
So, yeah, awesome sauce. So yeah, and the other thing I want to say about that song is that it is at the bottom of my range, and it has become a sometimes song, and I am too synesthetic for my own good. And so, like, I'm like, I will not change the key.
I occasionally change the note. There's a song, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just writing songs too early in the morning, too late at night. When it comes to my head, it's in a key that's really low, like what you're saying, and I have to randomly change a note live because it's been 2 hours already, and but yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. But yeah. All right, what do you got next?
What do I got next? Let me see. I spent all day teaching preschoolers, so I'm trying not to sing like a kinder music song by mistake.
I'm down.
Well, instead of that, here's a song that was inspired by parenthood, sort of. I think I started writing it for a song search for like a Father's Day sync thing. I was in a class once, and there was a thing, and it came out like this. So this is "Pick Yourself Up."
Excellent.
Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. The bright lights are up ahead. Don't show them your fear. your pain. Don't show that you hear. Make your own world instead. This world will try to bring you down. The bullies may try to push you around, but climb ahead, adjust your crown, and try to let go. Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. Take your place in the thread. Show them your strength. And show your resolve. And show them your mind. May your truths be told. This world will try to bring you down. The bullies may try to push you around, but climb ahead, adjust your crown, try to let go, and speak up, rise above, make it better for those who will follow your lead, and through you they will know. This world will try to bring them down. The bullies may try to push them around, but life is bigger than this town, and they'll always know to pick themselves up. Pick themselves up. Dust themselves off. Follow right where you led. Your spirit will shine. Her brilliance will glow. They'll brandish their truth. You told them so. This world will try to bring you down. The bullies may try to push you around. This life is bigger than this town. They'll always know. Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. Na na na. Na na na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Na na na. Na 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 na.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh man, I love that one.
Thank you. Did you notice that that was the one with the low notes?
Nice, nice, nice. So it tracks, it's logical. I have a weird like sense memory with that song and the chorus hitting right at the transit. This is such a deep cut, but at the transition from like I-90 to 20 to like Highway 20, like
Okay.
where like near like Rockford and like the water park, because I listened to it on a road trip back home. And I don't know, for whatever reason, that the bullies try to bring you down just makes me think of a windy highway interchange, because that's how my sense memory works. So take that as you will.
Yeah. Hey, because sometimes growing up is like a windy,
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
get it. I totally
Yeah,
get it.
sometimes growing up is like a windy interchange, and then there's a water park you can't go to because you have places to be.
Because life is a highway. Oh, sorry. Wait, that's been written. Never mind.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's valid. That's so good. Oh man. Okay, so I see your growing up song, and I raise you spacesuit days. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yes, I'm so excited. I forgot my helmet. Darn it.
Excellent. And friends, if you're watching, feel free to say hi in the comments and like tell us where you're watching from and like, you know, and yeah, just feel free to say hi. I know people are watching on from all sorts of directions and every which way. So,
Yeah. Do you get to see all the chats where you are? I haven't.
I should be able to see some chats, but I'm not
Okay.
seeing any chats come through. I do know my friend Vivian DeJour, that's her stage name, shared my post. So thank you, Vivian, if you're still watching. But yeah, so
Okay.
anyway, this is Spacesuit Days. If you haven't seen the music video, there is a music video with this. And it involves my friend Maggie as an astronaut, and it's very good. And I'm gonna play it, and I'm going to boop. I like StreamYard. It's nice like that. All right, here we go. You used to spend your time dancing off the walls. Physics, your ballet. Try to float away from anything that bothers you. Such a delicate display. Back on Earth, you look up at the sky. Memories of the past start to fade. The moonlight glimmers in your eye, and you want to go back to your spacesuit days. And in your suit, it feels like you're on top of the world, as you literally float on top of the world. But inside you feel so fragile and so thin. Your suit is hard to get out of and harder to let others in. Back on Earth, you look up at the sky. Memories of the past start to fade. The moonlight glimmers in your eye, and you want to go back to your spacesuit days. And you are more than what they see, and you are more than your aerospace degree. And there are so many more things you wanted to be when you grew up. Back on Earth, you look up at the sky. Memories of the past start to fade. The moonlight glimmers in your eye, and you want to go back to your spacesuit days. Want to go back to your spacesuit days. Want to go back to your spacesuit days.
Awesome. And you got to see the video if you have not seen it. When I realized what was going on, I'm like, this is the best. I don't know. Do you think now is it your theater like background, do you think that helped you conceptualize that video?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I went into full on director mode with that, and it was yeah, and so it was interesting. Like, so my friend Maggie, who played the astronaut, she does a lot of video editing her other alter ego is this character Nitty Gritty, which is a burlesque version of the Philadelphia Flyers mascot, and and she's been doing video editing for that as well. But yeah, like I like the idea of having this mix of this is a goofy astronaut walking, through life, and then having those moments of pensiveness, and then like having that sort of childhood nostalgia. Oh hey, I did get a comment from my bonus aunt, my husband's aunt, so therefore she's my bonus aunt. Aunt Patty says hello from snowy cold West Virginia.
Hey.
Hello. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, I went into director mode and actually really like video editing is what I learned from that experience.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was very fun.
See, you learn so many new things when you got a goal and you just gotta, get there.
Do the thing.
And if you're like me, like either there was a time when I was new and just didn't know anybody and had to do it myself, and then there was a time where I don't have the cash to pay someone to get what I would want to have it be, so I'm gonna try my best, and then you learn stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, but fun, and the lyrics in that too. Because it has sort of this kind of campiness to the visual, but the lyrics are deep. Like a lot of your stuff, by the way, you like to hide little tidbits in there that just make the listener go, wow. I mean,
yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I like treading that line of witty and campy. It's very fun. Yeah, exactly. Like, and then people are like, "Oh, do you do comedy songs?" And I'm like, kind of.
How closely are you paying attention? Because
absolutely.
It's fun.
So what does that make you think of? What song? What's your response?
I don't know. Well, you brought up pensive, and I was thinking of the last couple of days. I've seen this meme a couple of times that talks about the ups and downs of our current situation, how sometimes you love being in the bubble and sometimes you're just all tears and everything, so you don't. So anyway, this was a song that was written on one of the down days. Actually, this was written way before COVID. It was inspired by, do you remember when Notre Dame was on fire?
Yeah.
And so I had this cathedrals are burning lyric in my head, and I wrote this song that's kind of dark, and I usually open with, let me just start with saying I'm okay, but here's a kind of heavy song. Okay, so here we go. It's Cathedrals.
Awesome.
Acceptance. We've been talked out of remembrance. We've been cheated of our time. We're as fragile as light bulbs. Can you hear us cracking? A little closer to darkness on every side. We know that time's not on our side. We know that we are the ones. We know that we've spent all our lives. We know that now it is done. cathedrals are burning. We've allowed this to rise, weren't paying attention, thought that we were all one, but we had blinders on our eyes. We let down our guard, full of congratulation. Memories are still hazy from where we've come, and we know that time's not on our side. We know that we are the ones. We know that we've spent all our lives. We know that now it is done. While the earth's slowly turning and our cathedrals are burning.
Woof.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
I always have to end that one, or I have to follow it with like a,
Yeah.
like kind of like
Oh
that.
my
So.
God. I have a story on that, but before I go into that, Cheryl Ann Hawk says, sounding beautiful.
Cheryl Ann Hawk. Oh, you guys should check her out too. She's a fabulous singer-songwriter.
Oh,
Here in
awesome. Yeah.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I'll have to check out her stuff. Awesome. Yay, musicians supporting other musicians. But the okay, she has more. I love being able to show comments. She says tears are flowing. Also, she says hi.
Oh, I love the juxtaposition of emotions in that one line.
Yeah. Oh my
Love
God. But yeah, that
Aw.
yeah, the thing you were doing. When I saw Amanda Palmer live with the There Will Be No Intermission tour, which was a record. I don't know if you are down Amanda Palmer's rabbit hole at all.
I read her book, but I'm gonna find that now.
Yeah, okay. It's a trip. But she did this record called There Will Be No Intermission, and she did a tour with it. And I have some notes for her speeches in between because it did get a little bit long-winded. But she had this moment where she basically anytime she was getting like dark because she was expressing some dark stuff, she'd be like, and if you get to a point where you're sad, just yell, Amanda, I'm sad, and I'll play the opening to Coin Operated Boy. But yeah, I have some notes for that concert, but the concept of playing a happy bit is yeah. And that's kind of the thing too. Like I think both of you and I have this similar like joyful vibe, but then it's like we're gonna do some sad stuff too.
Because life is real.
Because life is real.
Without the darkness, you can't see the light.
Absolutely. I'm getting lots of lulls from Cheryl Ann. She also said she just finished up her Thursday group live songwriting session. That sounds great.
Rock on.
Um,
I gotta find out.
oh, hey, for songwriters watching and also thought to you, February album writing month is coming up. Do you do FOM at all?
I have intended to do it for a couple of years, but I I find that during the school year, I just can't get my brain to relax enough to be creative. I'm gonna keep trying though,
Mhm. Yeah,
because
well, if you do it, like find me and we'll be buds because it's my favorite thing. For those who don't know, February Album Writing Month is an annual songwriting challenge to write 14 songs in 28 days. They do not necessarily have to be good songs. They just have to be songs that you wrote within the month of February, and it's this wonderful creative community, and it is so good, and it's my favorite thing. Cheryl Ann says, "Please join me at 6:30." Yeah, I'm not. Are you in a different time zone? Because math is hard. Um,
probably Eastern. That's Eastern, right, Cheryl Ann, you think?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but that might be the
Let's see.
songwriting session.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Okay. I'll
that's the
check
thing
it
that's
out.
coming up. This next song that I'm gonna do is actually something I wrote for a 5 and 5 challenge. And so I did Sarah Spencer's 5 and 5, and this was like 2019 that I wrote it, and I'm actually looking at releasing it on the anniversary of quarantine because that's a thing that we can factor into our release strategy now. Um
Truth.
but this is called Tarot Song, and it's based off of a tarot reading I got in 2018 that just like hit my 2019 like to the letter about like all of the stuff I was going to clear out of my life. And so then in 2019, I was looking back at that tarot reading and wrote this song. So this is
Cool.
called Tarot Song, and I'm gonna boop. Awesome. Um, cool, 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 cool. The cards say your soul is an egg full of swords. The cards say there's something still healing inside. The cards say you can only run from the truth for so long. If you dig deep, there's scars you'll find. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers and see what you'll find. The upside down woman with the coin says, don't give yourself too freely. They'll only break your heart. The naked man riding the bull says, don't rush into battle. They'll only tear you apart. The high priestess says, change is coming in the new year. Filled with excitement and fear. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers and see what you'll find. Are you a wise fool or a fool? A wise fool or a fool? A wise fool or just a fool? It's 1 year later. You've shed some layers. Turn the lady with the coins right side up. You're picking up chalices everywhere, making sure to fill your own cup. Your soul is less of an egg full of swords. You're making your way forward, but there's still so much to be revealed. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. And see what you'll find. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers. Peel back the layers.
Cool. I love that whole peel back the final line. I love that. Peel back the layers.
Oh man. So I had a mixing session with this today, and so I know all the secrets. There's the cello. I told you the secret. There's the cello. Your friends are saying hi. So you've got Eddie Brown says, tell Juli I said hi.
Hi, Eddie Brown, another Pittsburgh friend. Another piano player, too.
Oh, awesome. That's great. Pittsburgh represent. And and Cheryl Ann, thank you for the invite to that songwriting session. That sounds great. And yeah, we'll definitely connect. How do I make this comment pop away?
There it is. I see them now. That's cool. Yeah,
I like being able to pop on the comments. It's very fun.
You're so great producer right now.
I know, it's great. We're just making it happen. Yeah. Awesome. Oh yeah, and Patty, so Patty points out, yes, my bonus uncle is from Pittsburgh. And my father-in-law is from Pittsburgh. So wow. Yes.
So once this quarantine's over, sister, I expect to see you here.
Oh yes, no, absolutely.
We'll do a show.
Okay, yeah, no, this is the thing. Like I've made all these friends all over, and then now, like when tours can happen, like we got this working out.
We'll invite Cheryl Ann and Eddie.
Yes, absolutely. Cheryl Ann says, "Yay, cello! Wow, look forward to hearing your completed recording." Yes, thank you. On my album, the cellist who's on Empty Wind is doing tarot song as well. So that's great. And we aren't, so Cheryl asked if we're doing this on Zoom. We're doing this on StreamYard. So that is a platform that lets me stream to multiple places at once, and it's great. Yes, and the family connection to Pittsburgh from Mount Washington. So. Wow,
there are some great views.
Yeah.
From Mount Washington, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I wish they'd put in a zip line. That would be cool.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I think we should each do like one more. I think that's
great.
Yeah.
Well, when we first met, I think this was my latest song or something. I wrote it for New Year's because you had a line about the New Year in that last song, so it made me think of this one too. But and you said so many nice things about it, so I'm like, well, I should play it.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I don't know what this is.
It's Let's All Be Wonderful.
Of course.
To each other this year. Available on Spotify and every place you know.
Yes.
Well, let's all be wonderful to each other this year. Everybody, let's all throw off the weight of anger and pain. Tensions are strung tight in the overcome this cold and angry cycle. Reach your arms out wide and gather in the light. There's no better time than now as hours tumble to moving towards a year that we can reach new heights and make things right. So gather in the love. Hello. Gather in the love and wipe away the tears, and let's all be wonderful to each other this year. Hold on to hope, stand up to fear, and let's all be wonderful to each other this year. Don't you wish that things could go back to the way they had been? 'Cause memories are fuzzy, they don't show you everything from back then. Living in the past will never last to bring the changes you seek. The sky's the limit, anything can happen in the years that will be. So gather in the love, wipe away your tears. Let's all be wonderful to each other this year. Hold on to hope, stand up to fear, and let's all be wonderful to each other this year. Let's all be wonderful to each other this year. This is the year. 2021 is the year. We can do it.
Let's all be wonderful to each other this year.
Yeah.
I love that song so much.
Every year is a new chance. Every year.
Every year is a new chance. Cool. Before I sing my last one, let's tell people how they can support us and like do all the things.
Yeah, well, I mean, for me, I'm at julisongs.com. That's Julie with an I, songs.com, and you can get to every place else that I am from there. You know, and if you have cash burning a hole in your pocket, I'm also Julie Songs of Venmo. I'm just saying, but
Awesome. She is Julie Songs at Venmo or at Venmo at
Julie Songs on Venmo.
Okay, so you are at Julie Songs on Venmo. I'm just gonna drop that in there. There it is. Okay, great. Yeah, and I'm Gail Gallagher Music, and I am also at Gail-Gallagher at Venmo. But if you go to my website, Gail Gallagher Music, you can sign up for my Gail Mail list, and you get like 4 songs for free, and you also get to keep track of all the things that I'm doing, which is great. Yeah. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for being on this. This
Thanks
has been
for the
very
invitation.
good. And there was a comment that Eric left that I want to scroll up to it because it leads in. It's also very true. Eric says, "I think if we can't play out soon, I'm going to wither into ash," and I feel that so hard. And this next song that I'm going to do is the song I always close with because Julie did the song she always closes with, and that is Ghostlight. And oh my goodness. So yes, I see your face. So Ghostlight has many layers, as do many of my songs. But the thing that you need to know is the Ghostlight is the light that is left on a stage when a show is over. And for practical purposes, it is there for you to not fall off the stage in the darkness. But also, it's supposed to keep the ghosts of past productions company, and it's also like holding a light on all of these traditions and things that we experience together. So that's a lot of the world that my song Ghost Light lives in. So here we go. It's going to be good times. Closing night of another show. Say your lines one last time. Backstage dances and headset jokes. Traditions we always seem to find. Pack up the props, take down the lights. Take the set apart. Stand in silence on an empty stage. A blank canvas is ready. Strike the set, it's the end of the show. It's time to move on. Find a new way to live our lives now that the old script is gone. This moment has passed, a new moment calls. But is anybody really ready when the curtain falls? Pack the past up into boxes, piles of memories. Lots of little surprises along the way. And I imagine the story surrounded by the scenery of all she left behind. Strike the set, it's the end of the show. It's time to move on. Find a new way to live our lives now that the old script is gone. This moment has passed, a new moment calls. But is anybody really ready when the curtain falls? And I'll leave the ghost light on for you. I'll leave the ghost light on for you. I'll leave the ghost light on for you. If all the world's a stage, we spend our days in each other's place, connecting our stories in different ways. In the end, we are words on a page, the things that we make, and the memories we leave behind. Strike the set, it's the end of the show. It's time to move on. Find a new way to live our lives now that the old script is gone. This moment has passed, a new moment calls. But is anybody really ready when the curtain falls? And I'll leave the ghost light on for you. I'll leave the ghost light on for you. I'll leave the ghost light on for you.
Massive applause. I love that song so much.
Yeah, it's my, I love it so much too. It's very good.
My goodness.
Well, here we are on the internet doing our thing.
Yep.
Yay. Thank you so much for being on the show and testing out this
My
StreamYard
pleasure.
life with me. I'm
Yeah,
so glad.
it was my
Um,
pleasure, and I'm kind of impressed. I mean, I'm gonna have to check out StreamYard a little more in this
yeah, it can be
format.
finicky, but I like how it flows, so it's
Yeah,
working out well. So
cool.
thank you for tuning in, everybody. And yeah, I'm trying to do this at once a week. I might have to do a little bit of schedule Tetris next week. I'm figuring out some piano student logic things, but I'm going to try to do this weekly. And so stay tuned. Either follow my page or subscribe to my Gale Mail list. And I'll keep you posted on everything. So yeah,
Awesome.
awesome. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Gail.
All right, bye.
Bye.